This is a whiskey newsletter, and although I'm not sure that they are using AI to write it, I know that I could replicate this in AI. Once I have the prompt set up, then I'll be able to write this newsletter in just a few minutes. In this video, I'm going to show you how I would make changes to this newsletter to be earning $500 a month. The last update on this newsletter, it had about 1,400 subscribers, and they were actively looking for newsletter partners that they could partner with in order to build their brand. So if you are looking for a partnership, another newsletter that you could promote with, and you have around about 1,000 subscribers, then reach out to us, come into the community, send us a DM, and we'll be able to put you guys together. Or obviously you could just send them a message if you wanted to. But what I'm going to show you now is how to make 500 a month from this newsletter. I really like this kind of niche when it comes to looking at different types of brands, especially with alcohol, because you can get some very, very cool stuff out there, and you can go very niche with different types of wines and different types of regions. Now you'll notice that these have actually started to well, they've stopped writing as often, and that tells me that there's an opportunity here for me as well, not just in terms of a partnership, in terms of cross promotion, but also as a way in order to be able to help these guys out. So you could send them an email, find out why they are not working on the newsletter at the moment, and step in and try and help them out. Now, if you want to see our video on exactly how to do that, then I'll leave a link at the end of this video so you can check that out. But the first thing I notice here is we've got an introduction. I could very easily write that with AI. Then down here we've got the top picks. These are just links out to different websites, and again there's some information here. So I could totally get Google Gemini to write this kind of thing for me or do the research, and then I could get a very simple custom GPT, probably one already in the marketplace could write this for me, or I could design my own very quickly to have this style of number, emoji, link, and then a little bit of information. What I want to make sure is I would make sure that these are affiliate links. Okay, I don't actually have that written down here, but I would make sure that they are affiliate links where possible. So if people are buying these alcohols, then I will make some money from it. Then you can see here we've got whiskey plus AI insight. So this is how the whiskey world can involve AI. And so if you do have an AI newsletter that you're looking to grow, even if you're not up to 1,000 subscribers, which is what this newsletter wants, you can actually approach them because they haven't been writing for a while. So they might take a smaller number because they do really, that might give them the impetus to start writing again. Then we've got some curated collections. Again, I can get all of this written using AI, and then all I need to do is put the images in. I probably make the images a bit smaller. I probably move things around, and we've got the shop here that we can click on, and hopefully that would be an affiliate link as well. The affiliate links are only going to get us so far. They're not going to make us a ton of money, and at 1,400 subscribers they're not going to make us $500 a month. But the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be talking directly to brands and forming some partnerships. Now, as I said, people can get really dedicated when it comes to different types of alcohols, whether it's wines or whiskeys or gins or tequilas, whatever it is. And you'll find small breweries out there that are looking to grow. They're on social media and they're interested in forming a partnership with you. Now, if you're small, you might just want to trade audiences and say, I'll promote you for free if you promote my newsletter to your audience, and just get your growth that way. But after a while, you might actually decide you want to make some money from it. Now, these guys have already got ads set up. They're charging $50 per ad, which I think is a great offer. Very, very reasonably priced. If you are in the alcohol niche or AI niche, then you could approach these guys, give them $50, and you would be able to get your ad, your newsletter in front of their audience. And if you had 5 ad slots in your newsletter and you were doing a weekly newsletter, you could be making $13,000 a year alone just from those advertising. So if you were proactive about finding advertisers, people in AI, people who are in sort of the whiskey industry, then you could be making a really good amount of money from that. The other thing I'd be thinking about is premium content. So can you get those businesses to form relationships with you so you can get announcements, offers, those kind of things early. And then I would offer a paid newsletter, which would be maybe I wouldn't have that one every week. That would just be monthly, but people would be paying just a small amount, $2, $5, $10. You could even on something like Beehive offer that as a lifetime deal. So they pay once, they never have to pay again. So maybe something like $150, and then they would be able to get access to all of those early offerings. And I'd also think about setting up events and tastings. Now you can do these virtually. So for example, you could partner up with a company. You could get that company that produces whiskey to send out some samples. Maybe you limit it. So you say 50 people on the newsletter are invited to our virtual tasting. What we're going to do is you pay $300. You're going to get sent 10 samples of a particular type of whiskey, or 5 samples, whatever it is. And then on X day at X time, we're going to go live and we are going to taste these whiskies. You're going to make sure that they have well over the value that they are getting when you deliver this. But that bringing together and that creation of community is a really, really good way of you being able to build a newsletter that is successful and makes you money. And it's not a huge amount of work for you to put together, and you will make a good amount of money from that. Plus, if you're recording the whole thing, you've got content you can use on social media in order to be able to grow your brand. And once you've done it with a smaller distillery, then you'll be able to build up from there. You can do exactly the same thing with virtual events. If there's a launch of a new brand or something like that, you can hold a virtual event, open it up to everyone at sort of $2, $3, $5 a ticket, get everyone in for a couple of hours excited about something, work with the brands to have a couple of giveaways during that time as well, and create something that's really, really meaningful to your audience. So you can see very quickly, with all of these things going on with this kind of newsletter, we could get to the $500 a month. And the thing with this newsletter, it's already established, it's already got 1,400 subscribers, but they just need to make a few changes in order to be able to start making more money. Now, if you've got to this point in the video, then you might just want to find businesses like this, newsletters like this, contact them, pitch with what you can do. I recommend that you actually give them what you can do as well. So if you're going to write a newsletter for them, give them the edition. If you're going to find a sponsor for them, give them the information. Don't just say, I can do this. Actually do what you say you can do. And go ahead and see if you can help them out. We'll see you in the next one.